Hi there, Rich Colvin again. It's been a while, but I want to talk to you today about the dynamic amplitude adjuster that I've implemented on the MDF Rose Engine 2.0. The use cases, and there are two, are to be able to reduce the amplitude or increase the amplitude as I'm traversing across a tapered piece using a curvilinear slide. So this is an example of one, and what it is I wanted to keep the flat side here as I move to a smaller and smaller diameter, but keep it as a flat surface. The other would be if I wanted to have, say, a ring stand and I wanted to have virtually no part of the rosette on the end here, but then slowly engage the rosette as it moves down this tapered piece towards the cup at the bottom for a ring stand. And that way the lady, or I guess the guy, putting their ring on the end of this wouldn't feel those sharp edges like you do here, and it would be an easier use case for why they would like to use it. At least that's the case with my wife. So what I've got here is this ability, and Tom Johansson came up with this idea of putting a screw on here to make it easy just to move it up or down to wherever I want, and then it just stays, where I would set it. So that's a nice feature. But what I've added is a stepper motor, and this is just a NEMA 17 stepper motor, and it's connected to the M4 axis on Ed's system. So I can now move this using the system, and I could just move it by hand if I wanted to go, using this. I could speed it up if I wanted to. But the other thing we can use is we can use the move function, and in this case I'm going to move 6 inches down, which is to the right, and you can see that it's going to go 6 inches and then stop, which in this case brings us to a little less than 50% amplitude. So the calculations for all that are on the MDF Rose Engine 2.0 library. And if I get done and I just want to return it back, I can of course use the return function. And it's a little bit noisy, but does the trick quite well. Okay, where you would typically use this is in the multi-sync function, and what I'm showing here is that we're going to move the amplitude 6 inches, and that's what's on the M4 axis, while we move the cutter 3 inches across the Z axis. And in the meantime we're going to turn the spindle and the rosette 36,000 degrees, or 100 revolutions, and then we could do this all as a synchronized movement, and everything would be magical and would work the way we wanted it to do. So that's what it is. All of the drawings for this are on the MDF Rose Engine 2.0 library. And if you get any questions, give me a ring. Thanks. Bye-bye.